things will get easier, people's minds will change, and you should be alive to see it.
An emotional Ellen DeGeneres appeared to choke up today on her daytime talk show, sharing her heartbreak over the shocking suicide of a Rutgers University student who was outed live online in an incredibly cruel prank.
I am devastated over the death of 18-year-old Tyler Clementi.
Tyler Clementi killed himself by jumping off New York's George Washington Bridge just days after a secret recording of him in a sexual encounter with a man in his dorm room was streamed online. Two of his dorm mates, one of them his roommate, are now charged with secretly recording Clementi's encounter and posting the video online. And on her show today, it was clear Ellen is taking the teen's suicide personally.
Tyler was a bright student at Rutgers University whose life was senselessly cut short. He was outed as being gay on the internet, and he killed himself. Something must be done.
Showbiz Tonight can tell you that this is an issue that's close to Ellen's heart. Ever since she came out back in 1997, she's been an outspoken defender of teens tormented because they're gay. And on her show today, Ellen said that Tyler is far from the only teen who's killed himself recently after suffering cruelty from his peers.
This month alone, there have been a shocking number of news stories about teens who have been teased and bullied and then committed suicide, like 13-year-old Seth Walsh in Tehachapi, California, 13-year-old Asher Brown in Cypress, Texas, and 15-year-old Billy Lucas in Greensburg, Indiana. One life lost in this senseless way is tragic. 4 lives lost is a crisis. And these are just the stories we hear about. How many other teens have we lost? How many others are suffering in silence? Being a teenager and figuring out who you are is hard enough without someone attacking you. My heart is breaking for their families, for their friends, and for our society that continues to let this happen. These kids needed us, and we have an obligation to change this.
Ellen's not the only daytime talk show host appalled by the suicide of Tyler Clementi. So is Dr. Phil.
You know, I think the problem is that they're losing control in that they don't get to announce what they want to announce when they want to do it. If somebody outs them so cruelly and so brutally.
Dr. Phil expressed his outrage last night to Anderson Cooper on CNN's AC360. Dr. Phil says being outed by a web video allegedly shot by dorm mates would be too much for anyone to handle.
You cannot unring this bell. Digitally, it's out there. It can never go away. Every job interview, this could be pulled up. Every application to another school, this could be pulled up. And so this person just feels like, you know what? I am damaged irreparably and forever, and that's the kind of desperation that leads to an act of suicide.
Showbiz Tonight can tell you the internet blogosphere is burning up today with outrage over the student suicide, including openly gay celebrity blogger Perez Hilton, who tells MTV News, "I'm just beyond sad, I'm crushed." And today on her show, Ellen told the world to put an end to these senseless tragedies.
There are messages everywhere that validate this kind of bullying and taunting, and we have to make it stop. We can't let intolerance and ignorance take another kid's life.